Hello darlings, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, get your boosters, and here's the video. Hello darlings, it's Brandy here. Today we have a Madam Glam Flower Pride set, but first, it's shameless promotion time. Okay, y'all, I just want to show you these poppin' ass Zodiac stickers. Now, each sheet is 99 cents, so it's only $1 a sheet. And there are so many different styles and colors, and that one right there is my favorite. That is like the bad bitch one, so you know that's for me, that's for me. I will be using some of these in the future, as well as my ambassadors. I know that they're very excited about it because Zodiac and Galaxy stuff is always poppin'. Always, always. And look, here's some cute kawaii anime looking ones. So cute. I had never seen these anywhere before, and y'all know I like to bring you the most poppin', most under, I don't know, promoted stuff, but are still fire. Yes, definitely. Don't forget to use our ambassador codes KF10, ShreeBaby10, Sassy10, or Lisa10. Save you 10% on your entire order. And we've got a bunch of poppin' summer stuff that just came out. And y'all, I am already looking forward to Halloween, man. So yes, you will be impressed. I guarantee it. And I'm sorry, y'all, for the background noise, but I have a nest of birds next to my air conditioner, and my neighbors are like cleaning house like with a freaking dumpster, you know, like they're redoing their upstairs. So there's gonna be a little background noise, but I know y'all are used to it because I'm always touching stuff and it gives you that little feedback. So please bear with it. And now we will get on to the video. Okay, we are going to go step by step on how to create beautiful press-on nails. Now, I couldn't decide between the two nudes that I picked at first. I decided to go with the Smelly Cat because, you know, right now I'm a little light-skinned. You know, I got my Polish popping. But by the end of the summer, you will see the Puerto Rican. But anyways, excuse me. Now, they gave me everything in this kit. There is a unboxing and swatching video. I do use this little lamp for the whole video, so it is just as good as the big lamps. And yeah, it's little and you can use it on the go because I have like a double hand lamp, and that bitch is big. Okay, I was trying to do my toes, and it made it a lot easier because I kept knocking over the little one. So anyways, I'm breaking the little one out. I am plugging it in with its USB cable. And then, you know, that goes into one of the ice cube charger thingies. You know what I'm talking about, the plug part. So once you decide your length and shape, you want to give them, the nails themselves, a light buff. Because this is what, it's basically the same as if you were doing regular nails. But they're on the stand and they're way easier to decorate than when it's someone's hand. So you go through, you buff up the surface, then you're going to want to wipe it down with rubbing alcohol to get rid of all the extra particles and to dehydrate it, because if you touch the nails without gloves on or anything like that, then, you know, your oils are getting transferred to that and you don't want to have that happen. Okay, so I'm a little annoyed at myself. I did not film the base coat. I really wanted to show you like the quality of the Madam Glam base coat, but I don't have it. So, to myself. I'm also a brand ambassador. Capital B, capital R, capital C, by using code small AILS 30_1. That's the code they gave me, so that's the one we gotta go with. Now, I like the base coat. It's not the thickest I've seen, but it definitely plays nicely over the nail, or the nail tip, if you will. So now I am working with Smelly Cat. I know it's probably the Friends, you know, that awful song, whatever. But I don't know what made them think to do that, unless it was like they had a series of it. I don't know. But I needed a light nude color, so that's what I picked. So what I'm doing here is I am showing how I create my Frenches. Now, once I first started, Frenches really, really messed with my head, okay? They're easy, they're so easy, and they look easy, but it's one of those things where, like, it's really not. Kind of like baby boomer ombres. Everybody loves it, right? People that don't do nails. But every nail artist, when they hear that, they go, because it's just so damn frustrating. At least for me, anyways. So what I do is I line up a dot. I can't even talk. Fuck it, I'm leaving it in. Okay, so what I do is I line up a dot directly down the middle as far as I want the top part of the arc to go. And then I will put on either side, lower down, 2 dots so that, you know, it's even and everything. And then you kind of just connect the dots, and once you get the arch that you like, you fill it in with the brush. Now with these, I went through and did 2 coats. I could have done 1 coat and it would have been fine, but I really wanted to see if it would buckle or have any problems if there was an additional coat. And there was a little tiny bit of buckling, but the reason I think was because I was curing right next to where I was painting. I don't think it has anything to do with the quality of the gel polish. So operator error. You know, I be having those a lot. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. I make a dot right in the middle, and then I put 2 dots on the side and just connect the dots, and that's it. And the thing with gloves is you have to be careful. Like, I use gloves, and you know, I'll use it to like fix my arch or take something off, like if it's whatever, you know, I'll wipe it off with my glove. But then your instruments, like your liner brushes, your gel polish brushes, stuff like that, the stickiness will get everywhere. So if you are new and you are using gloves, which I mean, I trained myself to use gloves because originally I wanted to sell press-on nails, and hopefully I will again someday. I have, but you know, with the website, really I'm selling more to people who do nails rather than people who want to buy nails. But anyways, I just wanted to note that there is a very good chance you could be like making everything sticky. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And I just compared it to the thumb to make sure that the height is right, because you don't want to have like one nail have the arch be low, and then the next nail have the arch be like almost all the way to the top, or you know, higher up. And that's what I mean about wiping like with your gloves. You got to be careful with that, you know, cross contamination on the outside of the bottles. It just makes everything icky, and you have to go through and clean it. So, you know, just keep an eye out with that. And when I was using the toothpick, I just had some fuzzies that got in there. It happens, especially like if I've just dusted and then, you know, I get everything out. There's those extra whatevers. So anyways, that's what I was doing with that. And I am just applying it with the gel bottle brush and putting it in the little lamp. So yeah, it's easy peasy. Now, while this is going, I do want to say Madam Glam has a, you can use my code. There will also be a link in the description box as well. And if you click on that link, you can go right to the site, and it will give you an option to go pay as you go. Or if you want the VIP, which is like a monthly subscription, I believe it's $29.99. And part of the VIP package is you get 50% off all polishes, everything. You get access to exclusive sales. You get early access to new arrivals, and you get to have the first month free. So basically, you get 2 or 3 polishes for free for trying it out. So if you are interested in that, that link will be down there. And of course, you saw the password. And the capitals and the lowercase are important. So, you know, just to note that. All right, now next up we have our beautiful broken glass foil. We are going to put that on the tip. I just did a similar set for my sister, Domina Scarlet. She wanted a set that was classy, but, you know, had the rainbow going on with pride. So I did, you know, her nice opal rainbow set. And yeah, she be popping them off when she be working, but, you know, that's, she's hard on nails, that's all I'm gonna say. She's hard on nails. So I am taking my iMethod Beauty foil gel. It's a UV foil gel, so I apply it on the clear part. Now, I put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Now, with this type of foil, it's hard sometimes to see what part is the right part to put down. So I take a little tiny corner and I check it first. And if it leaves some of the pattern on it, then I know it's the right way. And if it's super stuck and I have to, like, pull it off, then that's the wrong side, okay? And usually you'll have to do the application again. Because you have stuck something to it and it's not going to pick up the pattern after that. Now, see, there was a little bit here that stuck to the Madam Glam inhibition layer. So I am just taking some rubbing alcohol and cleaning that up. I end up actually doing the first two nails has that extra transfer because I wasn't being super careful, because most of the time foil won't stick to an inhibition layer, so it really wasn't a problem. It's not a problem. I mean, it might even be better because you can just apply the foil, you know, right on without having to use a foil gel. But I went through and I rubbing alcoholed all the inhibition layers off, because even the clear part had it because the base coat is there. So I wanted to make sure that the foil only stuck to where I wanted to. Okay, so after they were all wiped off, I am putting the iMethod Beauty UV Foil Gel Glue on there. I'm being sure to only put it on the clear part because I didn't want that extra transfer on the nude color. But it ended up happening again. So what I ended up doing was being more careful how I put the actual foil on there. Because like right now I'm using a pretty large piece, and when I go to push down, you know, it's still touching the actual nude part. So after this nail, because this one did transfer as well, even though it was, you can see like my thumb is holding it there, and that's where the extra transfer happened. You can see it a lot better on this one. I was trying to show you that most of the image, or the broken glass stuff, actually came off where it was supposed to, but it also, again, like I said, got on the nude part of the nail. So I actually had to use some acetone to get this one off. So that's why I made sure to get this one off. Sorry, y'all know I got a gutter mind. I can't help it. So I got it off, and then for the next nail, I really was careful. Okay, so I'm applying the foil gel glue again, like normal. And like I said before, I'm being very careful at the arch. I didn't have any problems after that. You know, like I said, I touched it up, and then when I put the foil on, I did my little check to make sure it was the right side. And then I was very careful not to put it on the nude part. So even if it means you have to like dab up one of the corners or something, that's not a big deal. Especially if it's foil like this. I mean, if you were trying to go for a super clear image like with the newer foils, then I think it might, you would have to be way more careful. But with this, I just wanted the shimmer. So yeah, I wanted the pattern, but it wasn't like there would be big holes missing or anything because of it. So yeah, the sides where it's like swooping down, the ends of the arch, that I'm just touching up those spots now because I couldn't quite reach it with the foil when I first did it. So now I'm going to go in with the Madam Glam top coat. Now this is a wipe top coat, so it's going to have an inhibition layer. I haven't used one of these really, so it's a little new to me, but it's a beautiful top coat. It works very well. It's just, you know, I find it kind of strange. I mean, everybody is a no wipe top coat, right? So I'm interested to see how it will work with like chrome and stuff like that, because I only know how to do it the way I know how to do it. So it will be an experiment. So if you're interested, leave it in the comments and, you know, we will go through it, making a big ass mess like we always do. If you are still watching this video, please hit the like button. Let your girl know you are here. Leave a comment. I mean, I can't even tell you how much subscribing, hitting that bell, sharing, liking, disliking, whatever, just show me some love or even some negativity, because you know what? I don't give a fuck about it, okay? I am happy. I am centered. I believe in myself. So if you don't like it, put it down there. It's not going to hurt my feelings. So yeah, go ahead. Well, when the free and easiest way to support any YouTuber is to do the things I just said, the like, subscribing, hitting the bell, sharing, all that stuff. It helps the YouTube algorithm show my videos to people who might not have seen them, but who like nail videos. So the more interaction we get, the better, whether it's positive or negative. So please, 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 and thank you. Mwah, mwah. Now I just want to add in, when you are top coating, make sure that you are doing the edges, like you're capping the edges, which is basically putting polish on either side, especially with top coats and colors and stuff. You know, pretty much want to do it all the time. When you have clear nails though, you want to make sure that there's no extra drips and drops. That's why, like, I just use my pinky to clean that out, because you don't want to have extra stuff in there that you didn't mean to put. Okay, here we have the rainbow iridescent flowers. There are so many colors. You get 4 of the same color for 89 cents. And these, I just kind of got lost in them for a minute, because these are real crystal. They're Czech crystals. They're not the brand name, but you know, you can see the difference in the sparkle. I can anyway, especially in person. So I am taking my pot of drill gel glue and I am putting it around the French part. Now this is where Frenches are made possible for beginners that are not there yet, because you can just take the gems or the flowers or the pearls or whatever it is that you're going to do around there and make it look perfect. So even if you screw up and it's not even, you can fix it. You can fix it. Do not worry. That's where this comes in. Now the flowers are approximately 6 millimeters, so it's a decent size. I was worried that on the smaller nails I wouldn't be able to fit the flowers and the gems. The thumb is the only one that I put gems on the other side of the flowers, because it just didn't look right, you know, because it was kind of like in the middle only. It needed that little extra something on the side. I didn't use any caviar beads or anything like that, because I really wanted the flowers especially to pop. So yeah. And I use the pot of the drill gel glue, because when you get the one like with the brush in it, it's really liquidy, and I feel like when you have heavier charms like this, you want to have it like so that you can squish it into the solution. Now, usually when I do something like this, or like the nails that I did for my sister, I make sure that the gems or the flowers or what may have you are in there, especially this set too, because I use the wipe top coat. So as you're taking the rubbing alcohol and you're getting rid of that extra inhibition layer, I shine up the gems and then I rub on the flowers as well, to make sure that they're not going to pop off the first time the person puts them on, right? Because how frustrating is that? Knock on wood, that doesn't happen to me soon. You never know, right? So the only one that I had to do a little extra with, or make a change with, I should say, is the pinky. I put a smaller rhinestone in the middle because I wanted to make sure the flowers would actually fit on the nails. Oh, and you do want to make sure that you are cleaning up around the outside of the charms as well, because you're putting enough of the gel glue to make like a suction kind of thing. So it's going to spread out as well, and you don't want it to be like a ridge on either side. So if you do put a little too much and it kind of spreads out, you can take a liner brush or like a small gel brush and put it in rubbing alcohol and just get rid of that extra layer. Because you might not see it as you're doing it, but especially if you're selling them, you want to make sure that everything looks neat and tidy. And one of the nails, I think it was the thumb, I actually changed the size of the stone, and when I pulled the smaller stone off, there was like a trail of the goop on the nail. It's not that big of a deal because these aren't going to anyone, but I realized after that there was that extra gunk on there. I top coated over it. It looks good. I don't have any complaints, but if it was for someone else, I would have redone the nail. So just so y'all know. One more thing before we go into the top coating. You see me adjusting the nail on the stand. You want to make sure, or at least try to make sure, that your nails are where you need them to be, because if you're trying to line up the nail to put like the gem in the center and it's crooked on the stand, you're going to end up putting it in the wrong spot. So before you do any kind of embellishments, or even when you're drawing the Frenches, you want to make sure that it's as even on the stand as possible, because like I said, you don't want everything to be crooked or skewed because your nail was not on straight. Alright, let's top coat these babies in. Okay, so what I mean by top coating them in is I am putting another layer of top coat, and what I'm going to do is I am going to take some of the extra of the top coat and push it right up next to the charms and the rhinestones. Now with the rhinestones, you have to be careful if they're crystal or glass. You don't want to get any top coat over them because it's just going to ruin the finish and it looks ugly and you have to do the whole nail over again. So be careful with that. But I want to also do it from both sides as well. So you just want to make sure that those charms are nestled in there. Not only did they get, you know, that little suction when their first application, now you're taking the top coat and just adding another layer of protection so that that stuff does not fall off or anything like that. And again, I'm capping the free edge, but I'm running my finger underneath so that there won't be any extra globs of anything on there. Because, like I said, if it's a clear nail or a jelly nail and you get something up on the underside, it ruins the whole effect of what you're trying to do. So you don't want to have any of those extra blobs, whether it's drill gel glue or color polish or top coat or whatever. Sometimes you can just like pop it off after it's cured, but a lot of times it'll be on there so much that you have to redo the nail. Okay, so now I am taking my little cheap towels and I got rubbing alcohol and I am just cleaning that bad boy up because I want no inhibition layer on there. And you can see I'm being kind of rough around the flowers and the gem because, like I said before, I want to make sure that they are on there and nothing is going to pop off. So having the extra inhibition layer does help with part of the process, I guess you can say. Also, when you take them off the stands, you're going to want to wipe the sides and the bottom as well, just in case there was extra top coat or color or whatever that didn't cure, to get them off. Because the worst thing is when it's awful when you go through all this trouble, you take it off, you get your little box all set, you know, it has a tape in there and everything, you take them off the stands and you put them on the thing, and when you pick them up, there's like an outline because you didn't wipe it off when you took it off the stand. So, I mean, I know there are people that don't have to do that, but it's something that I did right from the beginning, so I'm going to continue to do it as I go. So it might not be necessary, but you know, I still do it as part of my process. So here is the Madam Glam Rainbow Flower Pride set. I think they are marvelous. I love them. They came out super cute, super classy, you know. Mwah. So, okay, there are my 2 ambassador codes for iMethod Beauty and Madam Glam. So if you are interested in their products, please use my code to save you some coin. Jeez. Also, don't forget to come to the website, check out our summer stuff. It is popping. We have all that classic kawaii stuff, and I am getting ready for Halloween, bitches. It's gonna be fire. Don't forget to use the codes KF10, CherieBaby10, Sassy10, or Lisa10 to save yourself 10% on your entire order from our website. Link will be in the description box, as well as the Madam Glam link. So yeah, come check that out. You definitely want to. And yeah, don't forget to do that YouTube-y stuff. Like, share, subscribe, all that. And I think that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.